Successful, and please welcome the man who makes it so successful, Simon Baker.
Very nice to meet you.
Welcome to our show.
Hi, how are you?
We're glad to have you.
I'm here.
Nice to see you.
Thank you, Simon. You've got 3 kids. Do you curse around your kids?
I try not to.
Oh, that. But
I'm
do they curse?
I'm Australian.
Australians curse.
Yeah, it's a given. You
Do
know.
you say different things from what we say?
No, we do it more creatively.
What?
Well, creatively.
More creatively. Do your kids
No.
curse?
No. My daughter, my 9-year-old daughter, is actually the we call it swearing in Australia.
Okay, we call it swearing too.
She's the swearing police. Yeah.
Oh, she said you shouldn't do that, Daddy?
She's pretty tough about it. Yeah.
Huh, good
Yeah,
for her.
she actually doesn't. No, I don't have to. Well, she tried that one, but that's a joke because I would be broke. She
Like Meredith.
she just looks. She gives me that.
Oh, Daddy.
Disappointment.
Yeah,
She's
which
embarrassed.
I mean.
Yeah, wait till she
I
gets...
rebelled against my parents, so I think she's sort of rebelling against me, which is a positive thing.
She's only 9. Wait till she gets to be 14. Talk to me then. Let's talk about The Guardian, because it's only in its 2nd season, but this is the longest, I understand, that you've ever played one character. And you said that the first season was new and exciting, and the adrenaline was going, and now it's just work. Aren't you sorry you said that?
It's not. Yeah, I'm really sorry I said that. Yeah. It's actually, what's interesting about the 2nd season is we've established the characters, everyone knows, the audience knows the characters. It's very hard because you get so close to the character. Yeah. And I can't really have conversations with other people about it because I get very, it's like, don't touch, it's my character, okay? But just
Especially when
trying
it comes to children, because you're advocating your help.
Right. But trying to find new areas in which the character can expand, It's like, for the first year, we dealt with a lot of how he deals with his relationship with his father and having to do this community service work and how he's trying to keep himself separated from it emotionally. This year, we've sort of worked a little bit more on personally where he's at, like what he wants, whether he wants relationships or what's going on within him.
So you find new things.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what your fans want is you. I understand that you're recently shooting and... Go ahead, it's all right. I know the... yeah, that's yours. The show takes... That's water.
Can I dive into it?
Yeah. I know the show was set in Pittsburgh, and you were recently doing some filming there, and the women got a little out of hand, a little out of control. Can you tell us what happened?
It was interesting. I hadn't been to... it's set in Pittsburgh. I hadn't been there before other than the pilot, and obviously when we were shooting the pilot, people were coming out and just thinking, what are you guys doing? And now they know the show, and there was a lot of people on the street, and which made it kind of interesting because you don't want them in the shot necessarily. You don't want to hear them in the shot.
Right.
So, one day we had a lot of people on the street. The next day it was raining, and I said to one of the crew members, geez, it's pretty quiet here today. It's a nice change. And the guy sort of said, look up there. And I looked up, and it was an office building, and it was all the windows were like floor-to-ceiling windows, and there was just rows of women in the offices waving out. I couldn't hear them or anything. They were just behind the glass.
But didn't they also have their phone numbers written in big... Well, yeah.
They were photocopying, in the office, like little notes and stuff with drinks and dinner and phone numbers.
But I heard you, Mr. Married Man, call some of them back.
Yeah, absolutely.
What was that about?
Well, it was, it was such a laugh to see it that the props guy gave me a phone and we called them and...
Sure. That's what he told his wife.
Fun.
Sure.
It's fun.
It was
but
fun.
I was reading that do you still go into the pubs and talk to people that you don't know, or you're recognizable now? Can you still pull that off?
Yeah, pretty much, because I don't often wear a suit.
So?
And people get used to seeing me in a suit all the time.
On the show, yeah.
And I speak a little funny.
Yeah, I see.
You speak differently when you're on the show.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that hard?
Yeah, at times.
And last time you were here, I don't know if you were here that day, Barbara, but I took a whiff of his armpits.
No, I was not here that day.
Because
Thanks for that.
Because he said, there it is, we have it on tape, I'm sniffing them, and I was pretending that they stunk. I actually was turned on.
can I tell you?
But the question is, Simon, are you wearing the old Arid to be dry these days or not?
You know, just for you, I put like an inch of thick deodorant on.
No, don't. I like a man's natural odor.
Do you want to change seats with me?
As a matter of fact, yes. The pheromones are supposed to be.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
I'll do anything.
Oh, come
I'll do
on.
anything to make her happy.
He's divine.
I'm not looking at you. You look
This
like
is
you're
like my,
wrapping
and stop by the View and have your armpits smell.
I'd like
every
to
couple
tell you
months.
that this doesn't happen when I'm here, but it obviously does. Do one line first, the way you talk in The Guardian, because you said it was hard. I mean, anything. Just say any sentence in your other accent.
Oh, jeez. I
Say, smell my armpits.
smell my armpit.
Yeah, there you go.
Whatever it is, you have to do that all the time, and you do it awfully well.
Oh,
and
thank you.
Come back with us again, and I'll make sure that she sits in the audience.
Yeah. Can we make a rule that you don't smell my
but I
armpit?
won't do
We're
it.
never
Smell
going to
your
do
feet.
it again.
Let's
You
go,
kind of
you know.
liked it, though.
Never going to do it again. Simon, you're such a good sport, and you're cute to come back with us again and
Sounds
again and
ridiculous.
again and again. And we want to tell you that The Guardian airs on Tuesday nights, and you can check your local listing for the times, and he smells great. We'll be right back.
Thank you.